Your Vuselela Be Media Wise adventure begins here. 3 easy steps to take you from zero to hero. Step 1, watch the weekly update video clips from your cell phone on Boza or every week on your community TV station. Step 2, write a review, a feature, a report, a personality profile article. Step 3, enter Vuselela Be Yourself and you can stand a chance of being a host for a TV show for a day, a fully paid bursary to Boston Media House and great weekly prizes. This is Be a Pro Print Player with Legend in association with Love Life. What are some of the rules that you need to know when writing a news piece?
You have a duty and a responsibility towards your readers to give them something that's fair and that's balanced and that doesn't represent what you think the truth is. It needs to be what the truth really is. One of the most important rules in writing a news story is that you don't tell people, you show them. You present pieces of information that you've gathered as a reporter, you show them and allow them to make up their own opinion as opposed to telling them this is what you should believe.
How do you stay away from being biased, and what is being biased?
You know, one of the ways that you can be very easily biased in South Africa is the issue of a stereotype. You know, a stereotype is where we have ideas of people and we take these ideas and we attribute them to, for instance, an entire race or an entire sex. We say, for instance, that all white people can't dance, or that you know, women are housewives. We'll see when we refer to female politicians, for instance, someone like Helen Zille, who's known to be quite a tough woman, and they refer to her as the Iron Lady, whereas, you know, Jacob Zuma is never the Iron Man when he's particularly tough or anything, because that's expected of males. When you go into an interview with somebody, you don't want to, you don't want to ask them straight out. First question, you know, Helen Zille, Julius Malema said this about you. Is it true? Because it puts someone on the defensive straight away. You know, you'd start out an interview with, you know, how are you, you know, nice weather we're having, kind of, you know, just chat to someone a little bit first, and then start with easier questions.
Okay, well, first, I'm still on that journey. I'm trying to find out what's the news article. I've got my information already. But to help me, is it to say so? How do I start to format this?
Well, you put the headline at the top, and then there's an introduction, and then you have the body of your article and the conclusion at the bottom. And then within the article, you'll have a picture.
What should the headline do for my article, and how do I get it?
The headline basically says what the story is about. So it has to be very clear and to the point. So it's basically about the story that the person will read.
What is a caption?
A caption is a description of a picture. And in news, the caption, the headline, and the blurb work together, because sometimes people look at the caption, the blurb, and the headline before they go into the story. So you must find a way of telling your story creatively through those 3 elements. The body is the rest of the article, so it would be an expansion on the lead paragraph.
So a lead is when you're writing the first paragraph of your news report, and you have to remember to answer certain questions. You have to answer what, when, why, who, how, where. Once you've answered all of those questions, then you can start telling your reader exactly, you know, a little bit more information about what happened. But those questions have to be answered first and foremost so that your reader knows exactly what's going on.
And how long do I need to keep it?
News reports don't need to be very long. You'd probably look at about 400 words for a news report, just so long as you get all the facts in there and everything's included, but you don't want to waffle on for ages. Just give the facts and get out. And also remember to get a picture. For instance, look at this news report here. When you're laying it out, you should get a picture of what's going on. This is about parking. And then you need to write a caption. A caption is something that you write underneath the picture to explain what's going on in the picture. When you're laying it out, you just write your body with your lead answering all your questions, and this, your headline, which needs to be straight to the point, short and factual.
Okay, so here's my news reports. As you can see, there's a heading, the picture, and then the intro, and then the body, and then the conclusion. I think you guys are ready to write your own news report, so go out there and write that news report, and I'll see you next time. I'm about to hand in mine. All right, see you.